Hello investors, I'm Stuart Kruse and welcome to Kruse Asset Management's Momentum Wednesday, where we try to give you some momentum names to get you over that midweek hump. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so hopefully this hump isn't as bad as some others. So I wish you and all of your family a healthy and happy Thanksgiving. But since tomorrow's Thursday, we normally get our unemployment numbers. I go over that. So let's just jump straight into unemployment really quickly because unemployment numbers were worse than we expected. So we've had a nice run up recently, but the market's selling off a little bit today on these numbers. So U.S. initial claims are at 778,000. Again, to put that in perspective, 650,000 was the worst week during the financial crisis. If we look at this chart right now from our friends at White Charts, we hit a low of around the 711,000. The next week we went up to 748 and now 778. So we're actually going in the wrong direction. So obviously not great for the economy. With increased lockdowns coming in the new holidays, that's probably going to continue in that way. So that's probably one economic indicator we're going to keep a close eye on to see if it makes the markets a little weaker. Okay, but now without further ado, let's just jump into our momentum charts. And here we're looking at the S&P 500. Here's our friends from White Charts showing you the S&P 500 year-to-date chart. We're up 12%. That's basically right at the year highs. And we've known for a long time that retail has been one of the better sectors. So that one's up 32% year to date, retail sector. I actually heard somebody say retail is dead. And I was like, retail's not dead. It's doing the best of just about anything. What's dead are the big box stores like the Macy's. But specialty retail stores are on fire. And in fact, local retail stores are doing better than online. Online is growing faster, but actually brick and mortar is still growing at a bigger volume, an absolute volume. So retail's doing great. We've heard technology has been, in the fray quite a bit, and technology hit a high a little while ago. Sorry, I keep looking, I see like something going on my door, but technology hit a high a little while ago back in September, but since then it's actually sold off a little bit. Now, year to date, it's doing great. Hey, look at that. Poet, I didn't know it. But really what we know is momentum works on 3 and 6 months. So let's look at the spiders versus retail and technology, and this is a year-to-date number. So 6 months, while retail's still killing it, technology's kind of come back in line with the S&P 500. And over 3 months, if we look at it, technology is actually underperforming the S&P 500. And in fact, it is the worst sector of the S&P 500 over the last 3 months, where its relative strength has declined by more than any other sector. So that's something to keep an eye out for. But still, retail is number one. Okay? Now, up on the chart, I also have here an option for the energy sector. And energy has been the worst sector for quite some time. So if I put energy up here, just looking at a year to date, look at this. Energy is way down 33% year to date. 6 months, it's down 3%. So that's quite a rally. So if we look at 3 months out, it's now outperforming the S&P. And 1 month, it is by far the best sector there's out there. It's actually up 30% in 1 month. So if you had energy sector on your 2020 November bingo, you win. It's been a really tough sector to be in, but it's rallied amazingly well. So let's look at some momentum names in energy sector. So here I have the energy sector up on the new chart from White Charts. This is over a 1 month period. So let's look at Halliburton. It's up 34%, outperforming. So 34% in a month, outperforming the sector, up 30%. Baker Hughes, up 39%. And the big winner for the 1 month is Devon Energy, up a whopping 63%. Now, these are some stocks that are paying good dividends. And so, as I've talked about, there could be a changing of the guard, moving back into value away from these growth names, because technology has underperformed for the last 3 months, been the worst performing sector relative to the S&P, and energy looks like it's taking over. And I would bet that even if you just kind of held steady for the next 3 months, energy is going to do great. Okay, so this is Stuart Kruse with your Momentum Wednesday, hoping to help you to live your life with the odds in your favor.